All right, guys, we are finally here to battle for the AFC North, the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland. You knew it would come down to this eventually, and we're finally here. And look at this. The Browns are 10-3, so they did lose a game. The Steelers have the edge right now, but we cannot afford to lose this game because if we tie, then it comes to the rest of the season to determine who will be the AFC North champion. The Steelers can pretty much clinch it right here, so they have to be on their A game to get this victory. But I'm anticipating a heavyweight match. Should be a good one. We'll see you guys down on the field.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
All right, man, so Baker Mayfield is going to get the nod first here. Let's take a look at his numbers. Wow, very impressive, man. 33 touchdowns to just 7 interceptions. Having an outstanding season, and no wonder the Cleveland Browns are in the mix. And Baker and the guys are going to get the ball first. They're going to hand it off here to Nick Chubb. They have room on the left side, and just like that, a very sizable gain right there on first down. 14 yards for Nick Chubb. First and 10 here. They're going to go play action fake. Baker's going to roll to his left, comes back to the right, but unable to connect with OBJ. Good defense there by the Steelers. Second and 10. And they're going to go play action fake once again. Baker this time's going to the right side of the field, and beautiful defense over there by Steven Nelson. The Steelers unable to come up with the interception off the deflection there. Third and 10. And they're going to go checking it down here to Nick Chubb, and Nick Chubb unable to get to the first down marker. As they're going to be short, man. 4th and 2. Good tackle there. Looks like Miles Bryant was on that play as he celebrates. And here comes Ben Roethlisberger. Look at his numbers. We all know how this has gone this season. 15 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, only 2,330 yards. So definitely not the air attack that you would expect from Big Ben. But Roethlisberger's going to go deep on first down here. Throws it into coverage, man. Deontay Johnson unable to hold on to it there. Second and 10. Roethlisberger's going to air it out again. Finds Juju Smith-Schuster over the middle. Looks like about a 5-yard gain. They pick up 6. Third and 4. And it looks like Roethlisberger's going to pass once again. James Conner goes in motion here. So obviously a passing opportunity here. What are they going to do here? Third and 4, right across the middle, finds James Washington. Easy pitch and catch right there, and the Steelers are going to keep the ball moving here. Handing the ball off here to James Conner. Nice cut back there, man, to find a lane to pick up 5 yards. Second and 5 here. Roethlisberger's going to throw a quick pass there to Deontay Johnson. Only picks up 3. Third and 2. Roethlisberger drops back. Rolls to his right, tries to air it out to James Conner, and great coverage there by the linebacker. Ben Roethlisberger thought he had an opportunity there, and the Steelers have to punt. So here come the Browns again. Play action fake once again. It looks like a favorite of theirs early here in this game finds Njoku for a big-time gain up to the 44-yard line. RPO action, and they throw the ball here to another receiver. I believe that was Higgins. 13-yard gain. First and 10 here. Baker's going to drop back once again, and he throws a dart to Odell Beckham Jr. there. Good coverage, but even better throw. And Baker here in the empty set, and look at this. Finds another receiver. That's again Higgins. And they're driving up to the 21-yard line of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Second and 1 here. They're going to run the ball with Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb being patient and breaks free and gets up to the 13-yard line. The Cleveland Browns apparently have things clicking here. as Baker's going to throw the ball one more time here on first down. And as you guys can see, a little bit of a thumb slip right there. They pick up 3. And they're going to pass it here to Njoku. Don't really get up, get anything there, get any yardage there. 3rd and 6. And Mayfield's going to roll to his left. Has all day in the pocket, and it's picked off by Steven Nelson. Odell Beckham Jr. unable to fight for that ball. And Steven Nelson able to end the drive just like that. Has been very solid this year, man. But what a time to come up with a play as Mayfield and the Browns were on the move. Look at this. Wow. Steven Nelson showing great reaction right here. Goes up. Gets in front of OBJ. And there you have it. Here come the Steelers. Pitching it out to James Conner here. Slow developing play there. Only picked up 3 yards on that play. As we take a look at Conner's numbers from last week. And here's Roethlisberger looking at his matchups. Making a few adjustments here at the line. 2nd and 7. What are they going to do here? They're going to throw the ball. And he's going to throw it out to the tight end, man. Tight coverage. Good tight man coverage there by the Browns. 3rd and 7. And Roethlisberger surveying the field once again. They're going to go play action fake here. And he's going to air it out. Dangerous throw. Had a little opportunity there, but the throw just not in the right spot. And the Browns are able to defend that well. So the Steelers get nothing with that. With that turnover. And look at this, man. And this is where Madden gets a little crazy, guys. Did you see the pocket there? Oh, intercepted. We will take that. But, guys, did you see the pocket there? I just don't like how the defenders, the O-line and the D-line interact. It's like they're stuck into their own interaction and not really paying attention to what's going on around them. There's no way that pocket should have developed the way it did. Those are the type of things you guys know during my feedback, during my gameplay, rather. I got to get feedback there. I'm probably going to make an individual individual video just to showcase that play there. But I didn't like what I saw there. But either way, we'll take the interception, man. And the Steelers are coming here, 2nd and 7. Dumping it down to Juju Smith-Schuster. As you can see, man, very short gains by the Steelers. They're not really getting big chunks. As Roethlisberger finds Smith-Schuster across the middle one more time here on a shallow cross, and he picks up the first down. Handing it off here to Carlos Hyde. Only a 2-yard gain. They're going to drop back for another pass here. And Roethlisberger steps in the pocket and finds Deontay Johnson. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. Puts a man in motion. And Roethlisberger with a horrible throw. And if you pay attention to that, man, looks like Hyde was open. And look at this. Coach Tomlin is feeling very lucky here. And wow, what a throw by Ben Roethlisberger. What guts shown by Mike Tomlin going for it there on 4th down. I guess they felt like they had a little bit of momentum there and they wanted to keep it going, and it paid off. And here come the Steelers up to the 25-yard line, or down to the 25-yard line, I would guess you would say, of the Browns. And look at this. He finds his tight end, Arnold, all by himself there on the left side of the field, and the Steelers are down to the 6-yard line. Roethlisberger's going to, take off and run. Big Ben slides. I guess he didn't trust diving for it. Gets to the 2-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Carlos Hyde here, and Carlos Hyde able to finish off the drive for a Steeler touchdown, and we're getting that team celebration here. Look at this. Look at Ben Roethlisberger pumping the fist there. So, yeah, man, I guess we're going to have to credit Mike Tomlin for making the call to go for it on 4th down, Ben Roethlisberger for executing, as well as Matt LaCosse, and then they kept the drive going, and looks like Tomlin was correct. He felt like there was momentum happening there, and they get 7 points out of the deal. Here comes Baker Mayfield, man. Not looking that good today. 7 out of 11, 70 yards and 2 interceptions. That is definitely not a good way to start here. As he comes out throwing it, almost gets that one picked off, batted down there by Bryant. 2nd and 10 here from the 28-yard line, and he finds his man underneath. Finds Higgins once again. Higgins has been one of his favorite targets so far here. 3rd and 3, and Mayfield buys some time in the pocket and able to find Odell Beckham Jr. Well, actually, that may have been Landry on that reception, but needless to say, man, the Browns are moving the ball a little bit here now as they pick up another first down here. Devin Bush tackles Njoku. Down to the 33-yard line of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Njoku gets another grab. Refuses to go down, but pushed out of bounds there. 2nd and 6. 55 seconds left in the half. Clearly, the Browns are trying to make a move. Look at this. Big-time sack by Stephon Tuitt. Clearly a coverage sack there, guys. As you saw, no one was open. And look at this. Mayfield once again buying a little bit of time in the pocket and has to dump it down to Nick Chubb. So good defense by the Steelers. The Browns are going to settle for a field goal attempt, and it is no good. Pushed it just wide to the right side there, man. And all that hard work on offense to get nothing out of the deal. Definitely not the way you want to end the half, but hey, I guess the Steelers are saying to themselves they'll take it. Well, here comes Ben Roethlisberger, man. A little bit of time on the clock here. It would be great to be able to get some points here off of a good field position. Still got 36 seconds to work with 2 timeouts, and they're going to throw it to Juju Smith-Schuster quickly. Smith-Schuster gets about 10 yards there. They're going to clock it here on 2nd and inches. And got a 3rd and inches now. And Roethlisberger's going to drop back, and he's going to throw the ball deep to... Oh, but it's intercepted. Tries to find James Washington there. Probably had his tight end open across the middle, but Roethlisberger took a shot down the right sideline. And DJ Hayden able to jump in front of that to get the interception. And just like that, the half is going to end, but the Steelers still clinging to a very small lead here. As we take a look at the stats so far.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish. As it's time to get
Baker Mayfield has the edge in the passing game. As Ben Roethlisberger is 10 out of 16, 82 yards and 1 interception. No touchdowns by either him or Mayfield. And Roethlisberger is going to go play action fake. And look at this, what a catch by Arnold. Takes the ball away from the defender there. Big time throw, big time catch. And Dan Arnold has his 3rd reception of the game. You take another look at this. Just missed it. And there's that 2-man animation stuff, you guys. You hear me talk about a lot. You know, I would like to see Madden find a way to kind of go away from that the best they can, or at least clean it up so it's not as much of an obvious, you know, situation that you can see to the eye. But anyway, guys, that's my quick feedback on that. 1st and 10 as the Steelers get 2 positive gains there in a row. Handing the ball off here to Carlos Hyde. Carlos Hyde is probably going to pick up 2 yards there. 2nd and 8. Play action fake once again. And Roethlisberger's going deep one-on-one with Arnold. Arnold unable to come down with the catch there. Brings up a 3rd and 8. And Roethlisberger's going to go empty set. And what a throw by Roethlisberger to James Washington. Good concentration by Washington holding on to that. And here come the Steelers on the 23-yard line. Roethlisberger's going to find Deontay Johnson. Beautiful stuff there, man. Another nice throw by Ben Roethlisberger. Like I said, man, the veteran, every now and then he'll pull one out the hat. And look at this. Roethlisberger has plenty of time in the pocket and misses a target. I got to show this to you guys. Look at this. Wide open is Lacoste, and Roethlisberger missed him. But instead, he's going to eat a sack, pushing them back to the 15-yard line. 2nd down, they're going to hand it off here to Connor. Connor gets a few yards back. 3rd and goal from the 13. Roethlisberger has a little bit of time, but unable to make the clean throw. And just like that, the Steelers have to resort to settling for a field goal, and they get it. But, man, if you just go back and take a look at that play in the film room, tight end wide open, and Roethlisberger never saw him. You would much rather have a 14-0 lead. But we'll take the 10-0. That's cool. But let's see what the Browns are going to do here. They're going to try to go with the screenplay on 2nd down. That gets blown up. 3rd and 10, play action fake. And Mayfield throws it deep downfield to Landry. It looks like the Steelers may have had an opportunity to pick that one off rather than bat it down. But either way, they got the ball now. A nice strong run there gets him to the 50-yard line, excuse me. They're going to hand it off to Hyde on 2nd and 3. Gets a 3rd and inches, and what's going to happen here? They're going to hand it off to Hyde once more time here. Once again, picks up the first down, and the Steelers are rolling a bit. Handed it off to Hyde again, and went to the well a little too much there. Met right at the line. Brings up a 2nd and 10. And Roethlisberger's going to drop back, and he dumps it down to Carlos Hyde. Smart decision there, as there was nothing deep. 3rd and 5. And Roethlisberger's going to drop back once again. Oh, pressure in his face. And James Conner unable to get over there to make the block. And Myles Garrett able to get Roethlisberger down on his back as he salutes the crowd. And just like that, man, the Steelers have to turn the ball over. So here come the Browns, man, to start the 4th quarter here. They desperately need some points, and they able to find Odell Beckham Jr. Takes a big hit from Terrell Edmonds. As you can see, Beckham is closing in on a 1,000-yard season there. Has 750 yards so far. And look at this. Big time throw to Landry, and Joe Hayden able to knock it out. 2nd and 10. And Mayfield is going to dump it down to Njoku, and he makes a man miss and gets up to another first down. Positive yardage there by the Browns. 1st and 10 from their own 41. And Mayfield making quick decisions now. Finds his other tight end there, Ellison, for 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. And Mayfield again goes to Ellison. And Devin Bush unable to get there in coverage. And here they are in Pittsburgh Steelers territory here. And Mayfield has all day in the pocket. And look who it is, Odell Beckham Jr. sneaking in behind the defense there. And they're up to, down to the 25-yard line of the Steelers. And look at this, man. The Steelers trying to play coverage here, and they're giving up a lot of big-time passes here. 2nd and 2 from the 17. They're going to try to run the ball here, and Tyson Alualu doing what he does best, man. Good run defense there. 3rd and 3. They're going to run the ball again to Nick Chubb, and Nick Chubb stumbles and unable to get up to the first down marker as Bud Dupree gets him down, and they're going to hold the Browns to a field goal attempt. And look at all of the time that has ticked off of the clock. This could be positive for the Steelers. We'll see. With only 3 minutes and 17 seconds left, you would like to see the Steelers milk this clock to the best of their ability as we look at James Conner there. Of course, we're going to try to run the football. Some ground and pound action. No, they're going to pass it here. And Roethlisberger hits Arnold. You know, I guess a high percentage pass doesn't hurt. Handing the ball off here to Carlos Hyde on 2nd and 7. He's only able to pick up 3. And now you're pretty much in a passing situation. 3rd and 4. Roethlisberger throws it to Smith-Schuster, but no. Juju is short. And Tomlin does the wise thing here. He does not elect to go for it there. He's going to trust his defense. Let's see what can the Browns do. And Njoku with another reception there. And Baker's going to go in no huddle here. Play action fake. And look at this, wide open on a wheel route is Higgins. Another first down up to their own 40-yard line. Here come the Browns. And once again, another quick decision by Mayfield. A positive gain, gets out of bounds as well. 2nd and 5. 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the clock here. And across the middle, he's going to find another tight end there. Brings up a 3rd and 1. Empty set by Mayfield. Another quick throw. Finds Odell Beckham. And here come the Browns, man. 41 seconds left. They're already down to the 43-yard line of the Steelers. Look at this. Mayfield has all day. Could probably take off and run here. He decides not to. Finds a man downfield. And it is a big-time throw. Down to the 16-yard line of the Steelers. This is getting very interesting. Look at this. Finds Nick Chubb with pressure in his face. And 20 seconds left, guys, from the 6-yard line. They have no timeouts. 2nd and inches here. What's going to happen? Oh, my goodness. They throw it down to Nick Chubb. And he stopped at the 1-yard line, but no time left on the clock as they don't have enough time to clock it and or no huddle. And that is how the Steelers are going to win. What a dramatic finish there, man. But listen, rightfully so. Rightfully so, having a game ended up just being 10-3 as the Browns have been doing very well this season. We already know the Steelers have been doing very well. And the Steelers are going to pretty much get the crown right now in the AFC North. But what a great contest, man. These are the type of games I live for, man. I like to find that good competition, that good balance, even when I'm playing the CPU. So I thoroughly enjoyed playing this one, man. I definitely thought it was going to be a tie ball game, or, at least pushing it to overtime. Definitely enjoyed it, man. We got to take a look at the play of the game here. Clearly, the biggest play of the game is Steven Nelson with that interception, which took points off of the board. Look at this. Beautiful stuff, man. So shout outs to Steven Nelson as he saves the day, because clearly that took off at least 3 points. But all right, guys, that's going to do it, man. You know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, cut on your notifications, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.